Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Just get back here after our match. Hey, Sorag, thank you. Hello anh. Hey, xin chào, xin chào. Mới đánh xong trận. Mẹ, sợ quá rồi, đánh căng thôi. So excited here, guys. Oh my god. We managed to get our first win. No sound? Can you hear no sound or no? Or is it because I wasn't talking? Oh my god. Woo! First match is out of the way. I don't think I have background setting noise sound here on it. Oh my god. Ah, shit. First match was good. GG. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my god, we managed to win. It was pretty close. It was a pretty close match. It was a 2-arc game, right? We lost the first arc. And good thing we managed to win the second arc back, which is good. It was pretty close. It's like a 1-arc game here, right? So like if we didn't manage to win the second arc, 5068 could have won, right? So it's a 6,000 points difference. And holy shit, the reward for the final is crazy. I won some coin on 06HS here. The reward for winning the final, I got 5 legendary material choices. I did not know. So when I see the 5 legendary, I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting 5 legendary material choices. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. 56T chứng minh vào chung kết do không trúng nhánh với 2234. Đây là đội tôi tập hơi bị nhiều nhá. Đội tôi tập hơi bị nhiều á, để xem trận sau thế nào, ok? Đánh bằng cân mà, các ông đánh ông không nói kiểu gì ấy. Đánh cân mà đâu phải mình thắng là thắng kiểu là một phía đâu. Đã 9.000 điểm với cả 4.000 điểm mà các ông này nói kiểu gì đấy, lại bảo đây đánh là chỉ là chủ yếu là thằng nào thắng được cái giữa là ăn thôi, đúng không? Thằng 56 TA này nó thắng ở giữa cái quả đầu tiên, mình cũng hơi choang, giờ chết mẹ rồi, đánh kiểu gì này mà đánh không tập trung vào giữa. Xong rồi 61 thì quay lại lấy được cái dương thứ hai cũng ok. Là đánh trận 2 dương thôi, chứ thằng nào thắng được thì thôi. Thằng 56 nó đánh mình tẹt ga ở cái dương đầu mà, cái dương đầu mình ra mình thua mà. Wow, I did not know that. Yeah. Well, look like it's make up for my migration, right? So like when I migrate out of like 1860 halfway in the KvK, I'm missing out on a lot of legendary material choices. Hey, I'm getting 5 back here, okay? Which is good. It was such an intense match. Congrats, bro. Hey, thank you, Fabizo. Thank you here. The last Vietnamese player representing the Vietnamese community here. Hopefully we can keep winning. Right, one more match to go. Right, more practice. We need more fucking practice here, so that we can, we can finish it one here. It's my dream. It's my dream for playing Rise of Kingdom for 3 years. It's my dream to win like Osiris leagues. Like I've been trying to do a lot of things. If you remember, right, when I was in 1860, I decided to go out and build my own team because I didn't trust DN1 very much. I didn't see their chance of winning very high, so I kind of like, okay, pretty low chance for winning. So okay, let me go and make my own team here, and hopefully I can make some changes. But man, I would say 61HX team is pretty good. We're doing pretty well today. There was a lot of screaming and yelling on voice chat though. Cần phỏng vấn vài thằng bên 56 reset tham dương 3. Tại reset tham dương 3 là như thế nào? Mình cầm dương mà. Chúc anh đã thắng. Hey, cảm ơn Dung Nguyễn nhá. Đánh hôm nay sợ rồi đấy, để xem điểm mình như nào nhá. Điểm mình farm bao nhiêu. Mình sau cái dương 2 là mình đi farm nhiều lắm đấy nhá. Sau cái dương 2 là mình đi farm này, mình farm 3.000 điểm farm như mọi người nhá. Ông này farm 2.800 điểm đây, ông này farm 5.000 điểm đây. Sau cái dương 2 mình bảo ok, chắc là giữ dương 2 đúng không? Sau cái dương 2 là mình bảo giữ gương đúng không? Giữ dương thì là mình đi mình farm. Mình chỉ thủ, mình dùng 3 đạo mình thủ, còn 2 đạo mình đi mình farm. Cố gắng kiếm điểm farm thôi, cả lúc cuối sợ nó farm nhiều hơn mình. Nó farm nhiều hơn mình là mình farm 3.000 điểm đúng không? Mà nó farm 4.000 điểm đúng không? Điểm cũng cân. Điểm occupation mình kiểu hôm nay đánh occupation đánh giỏi, hôm nay mình đánh thấy kiểu đánh building đánh ok. Mà đánh building là đỉnh, mình thấy là mình bên mình lấy được mấy cái building mấy lần liền cũng giỏi, khá là hay. Oh, where is the skin? The skin is not here yet. The skin is coming after the final match. Holy cow! Let me send out some farm here. What a crazy match! What a crazy final match! My goodness. Like to be able to play in the final, it's nerve wracking. Okay, it's very nerve wracking in the final. It's nerve wracking. Send out some farm here. Holy cow. I wouldn't mind also to join Osiris League Contender Kingdom. Yeah, I mean like I think it's a lot of people who want to win, but you need to have a good commander. You need to be able to commit a lot of times, right? You gotta be a competitive, right? For me to make my to get my spot in 61HX, right? It does require a lot of commitments, right? I mean, not anybody can just like randomly join. Like for you to join a strong team, right? For you to get inside that team, it's require a lot, right? You cannot just randomly join a kingdom and join an alliance. Be like, okay, let me play your team, right? You gotta prove yourself somehow, right? I think that is the most difficult part in playing Osiris League, right? To get yourself into a competitive team, right? The team that have a good commitment. It's very difficult, right? Very difficult to find a team that are willing to go above and beyond, like to practice, to have a commanders, to willing to go all the way, right? And good thing is that when I decided to migrate out of 1860, I was looking for a team that have a good chance of winning Osiris League, right? So when I was looking, it come down to two teams, which is BBC from 2375 and a 61HX from 2361. So I contacted those two kingdom. I'll be like, yo, I want to migrate out. So after I got 0, right? I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna migrate out, and I need a spot in the team, and I'm a good player, right? So 2375, they didn't want to have a streamer in the kingdom. They denied my application. 2361 took me in, and so far it's good, right? So far we won our KvK, and we are doing pretty well in Osiris League here. Still one more match to go, right? It's still too early to say anything here, but I am very happy with our performance today. Talking in terms of like a player perspective, from someone who plays a match, I think I'm very happy with how we performed today. We play very well, and I would love to see how we play again next match. But it's gonna be very close. It's gonna be another close match here. As you can see, right, both teams are equally in terms of power, right? Very equal in terms of power here. And the points difference is just one arc. It's one arc game, right? It's so close. It's super close. I would say next match, like if we could manage to get at least one arc, I think we're looking pretty good. Right? If we could manage to get one arc and then make it 2-arc game, I think our building game today is pretty solid. Right? I love our building game today. Right? I love the rally. Right? We are focusing on taking building. Right? After the arc, we're doing pretty well in terms of taking building. I'm very happy with how we performed today. Super nice. C11 KvK 60 hả? Để coi mà. 290. Để mình đi mình farm một tí đã nhá. Okay. C11290. Let's go and check on 1960 a little bit here. 662 and 689. Like even if we lost the match today, I'm still very happy with our team performance. Right, we did very well in terms of planning, in terms of managing player. There's still a lot of things we can improve. Right, I'm not gonna lie. Right, there are a lot of things we can still improve still, but I am very very happy with 61HX performance today. Chúc 61 vô địch. Hey, cảm ơn Vĩnh Thần nhá. Một trận nữa thôi, cố lên, sẽ cố gắng. Yeah, but the win points margin is better for 62. They also beat 34 and NRGP. Yes, 61, right? You mean 61? But it's very very close. It was a good match, right? We managed to make it down to 2 arc, right? We used to the death on the second arc, which is good because we got a hold of the arc, right? So if you see after the second arc, 5068 they still have a to the death, and then they have to use it. They have to use it in one of the building. So they couldn't utilize that to the death for the middle, right? Maybe thing could have changed to a different direction if they had used that to the death in the middle. Maybe they were hoping for the third arc, right? So it's like a strategy difference there. Which team performed better, so which is good. Man, oh man. What's up, my boy? Hey, War Games. How much coin did you win today? You bet on us, right? Man, super excited match. Look like 60 GT is winning here. SOS is gang flag burning. 1960 is coming back to burn some flag here from 256. SOS, what are they grouping here for? Like, why are they grouping so deep inside here? Oh my god. The enemy is here, and they are grouping here. Wow. How on this side here? Okay, 256 doing pretty well here. Okay. How is 60 GT on the other side? Oh my god. 60 GT is coming in here. Like 1960, I mean. 1960 is coming in here to burn the flag here. Oh my. Now they can focus on 1947 and 256. Yeah, I gotta check. Good job, bye. You all play really well. I like the 2 arc game. Yes. I think that's what we planned. We planned for a 2 arc game, so which is good. Let's see here. 1947 doing pretty well against 1960 so far, right? Very, very well played here, right? A Korean kingdom. That's what I expected. Like most Korean kingdom are very, very strong in terms of like KvK fighting. So next week, right? I think next week, 5060, they gotta have their KvK, their level 4 get opening. It might be on our advantages, on our favor, right? If they fight hard in KvK, then maybe we can win. I wonder what the KvK is about, right? Let me zoom out a little bit here. So 2256 is in KvK right now, right? 4 days. They are 4 days in Heroic Anthem KvK here. They are the fire cam, right? If they have to fight the earth cam or the water cam in the next 3 days, next week it's gonna be in our favor. So we'll see. Let's hope they find KvK so that we can have an easy win in the final next time, guys. Thanks for the Zurich. Bye. Glad to be in the KvK scene too. Hey, thank you. And you're welcome, right? We try our best. We try our best today, and the team today play really well. It's just like last week we was pretty okay. Like last week we were okay-ish, but this week with a lot of practice coming in, like we are doing a lot better this week. Like lot better. Like, I am so happy with how we as a team play. We got some experienced player joining us, helping out with the match. Amazing. 1860 people will be jealous if you win OL champion. Well, they jealous already because I got to the final. Just put it out there, okay? I don't even need to win the OL. I migrated out, I win KvK, and I got to the final. I mean, like, it's all part of the plan. I did plan to migrate out, right? You can tell. I show you guys the message, right? Like, I was gonna migrate out before one of the kingdom KvK started, right? Because I got a joy them before KvK started. I was just waiting. For the KvK to timer pop up, and then I fucking got 0 because I was stupid. I random TP in a pay to win KvK, and I got wrecked, which is kind of set me back a little bit, right? I lose quite a lot of troops. I would love to have a more troops that I can use for arc, because I mean, like, it requires you to heal a lot, but it's all work out, right? It saved me some passports still. So, and I train back a decent amount of troops so that I can be competitive in OL. Right? I need to train back some. Right? So my troop right now, I am at 700, almost 700,000 T5 infantry here. Right? 600,000 T5 cavalry. 800,000 T5 archer here. I don't use archer a lot in season 2. So I only use one archer marches here. So I am pretty okay in terms of archer and cavalry. I don't need to heal them. But for infantry, I have to heal. Chào idol, hey, xin chào. Congrats on the win, bro. Hey, thank you. It was a good match. I love it. It was amazing feeling, right? Like when you first getting into the match, you super nervous. Throughout the entire match, my hand is like shaking, right? It's like it's so much pressure, right? So much like a lot of things on the line, right? It's so much like intense. I would say an intense pressure here when you play the final. It's just my nerve wracking, right? My body, my hand, all shaking. It's just like sometimes I just fucking take me an extra 2 or 3 seconds for me to perform one action because I'm just fucking shaking all over. It's just like every time you try to make something, like every time you try to make a move, you'd be like, oh shit, what if I make a mistake? That is the biggest thing coming to my mind when I play. I just don't want to make a mistake in the match, right? I just like, okay, we gotta make everything perfect, right? And today, like 50-60 they are strong, especially at the beginning. The opening for 50-60 was very strong, right? They push us on outside as well. I did not expect that coming from them. They kind of like forcing us to pull back, right? So at the beginning, we couldn't do what we wanted to do, I would say, right? Because 50-60 they managed to like pressure on us on some of our building, and we just had to force our hand back to defend. Trả sức lại cho em đi. Mày, tao làm gì mày mà mày bảo trả sức lại? How many points did you score in Ark of Osiris? Let me check the score here. Maybe I'll favorite this one. Favorite a couple thing here. So like after the second arc, right? After the second arc, I went to do a lot of farming. So after the second arc, I went to do farm. So my point is 68,000 only, because I was using 2 marches to do farm. After we secure the second arc, I'd be like, yo, let me farm here. I'm gonna do some farming, and I was defending with 3 marches only. So my point is 68,000. Okay, we got some big boy here. Lee, 174,000 here, very strong. No stop, very strong here. But they were like focusing on like capture building, and they have a stronger open field marches here, right? So I am somewhere at the bottom, okay? But I think my point could have been higher if I didn't farm. If I didn't farm, I could have been somewhere around 100,000 points. But I decided to do on farming here for the team. It's all about provisioning, right? At the end, when we capture the second arc, I'll be like, yo, gotta do provisioning here. Yo, nobody doing provisioning, let me do it. Em đặt kèo dưới. Kèo dưới cũng có khả năng thắng mà. 5-6 tới ông mạnh mà, đánh mình thấy đánh hơi sợ. Đánh cũng trận sau cũng phải để xem thế nào. Mà trận này nếu mà 61 X mà cứ đánh kiểu như này thì chắc là trận sau chắc khả năng thắng cũng hơi cao. Hôm nay đánh rất là đẹp luôn, hơi đánh đỉnh cao. Mà bọn 56 tờ là chắc chắn nó sẽ quay về nó lại tập thôi, đúng không? Hôm nay đánh hai đội đánh cũng cân, mình thấy đánh rất là cân luôn. Cái dương đầu là nó thắng, cái dương sau mình thắng. Mình được cái là mình hơn điểm công trình một tí. Mình công trình thấy mình đánh bên hôm nay mình đánh công trình hay. Hôm nay thấy bảo hôm nay là mình đánh công trình rất là hay luôn. Rất là vui. Hôm nay đánh kiểu vui ấy, đánh thấy công trình mà đánh kiểu đỉnh cũng ok. No Stop was from 1846. He had a lot of story with 1860. Remember, really? Nice job, bye and 61. Yes, hey. Now we just have to focus on our next match, right? Let me check on the OL here. Right, let's see who win. For the first match here. So for the first match, we got 61HX winning the first match here. 39,000 to 33,000. Remember Bastard, we got 06HS winning the first match here. Very close match here as well. 5,000 points game, right? Just like us. Just like us here, right? 06HS winning the first match. 5,000 point game. We are also 5,000 point game, right? We 6,000 or 5,000 point game here as well, right? 39 minus 34 is 5,000 points. Ramp of Anubis, 60 GT and 60 MX didn't play. And for Ramp of Horus, we got JST and 1V, right? 1V dominating, like I would say 1V dominated JST today. I expected their match. It was one-sided. Right? 1V was just too strong in the middle game. They just too strong in the building game as well. So 1V they defeated JST in both middle, arc game, and structure game, right? They have more points in structure, more points in arc. It's gonna be very, very tough for JST to win next match, right? From what I'm seeing so far. Like 1V is just dominating in the middle. X548754. 548754. What's going on here? Oh, got a flag building here? Oh shit. CB10 is building up here. Where are they coming out? Oh, they are coming out. Oh, they are burning on 60 GT here. Oh, ZD EVU. Never mind. Never mind, boy. 94 million here. The second account from the leader from this one is the second account for 60 GT, 60 MX player here. The king. The king of 1960 second account here. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Holy cow. So that is one. Let's bookmark this one here. Did I bookmark this one? No. So 2110 is coming out. Okay. And we got some fighting over here, right? Oh no. No fire here. What's the other spot they were firing? Oh, here. I think here, right? 60 KA. 60 KA is pushing back. Oh my god. 2056 is getting pushed back here. 2110 ở trên đèo đông quá. Vậy hả? 1V khắc tinh của JST hả? Không phải là khắc tinh mà hôm nay mình xem cái bọn 1V ấy đánh giữa khỏe quá. Mấy ông JST mình thấy là kéo hết lính ra, kéo hết tất cả các đạo ra giữa rồi. Nghĩa là cả hai thằng đúng không? Cả hai thằng cùng cầm tất cả đạo ra. Mà khi tôi đánh giữa ấy, toàn thấy JST chết rồi. JST toàn bị đi về vườn thôi. Độ 5-6 thằng JST về vườn thì có một thằng 1V. Đánh giữa đéo ăn được. Không hiểu không? Đánh giữa phải cân một tí thì khả năng thắng mới cao. Mà đánh giữa mà đánh kiểu đấy thì sau khó ăn. Rất là khó ăn luôn. Ông hiểu không? Đánh giữa mà phải sống nhiều. Hoặc là thua mà để nó thua giữa mà bên địch còn ít lính thôi đúng không? Nhưng mà đánh thua giữa mà bên địch còn độ 40-50 đạo quân của nó thì thôi đừng ra giữa làm gì cả. Ra giữa chỉ có chết thôi. Mình mà là bọn JST tuần sau là mình phải đổi chiến thuật chứ còn chiến thuật mà ra giữa là đéo ăn được. Gặp cái đội nào mình phải biết mình phải biết cái sức của mình đúng không? Sức của mình mà đéo thắng được giữa rồi thì đừng có đi ra giữa làm gì cả. Đi ra giữa chỉ tốn công thôi. Đi farm, đi kiếm điểm farm ấy hoặc là đi kiếm điểm công trình thì còn khả năng thắng được. Nhưng mà cứ ra giữa thì thua. So happy to see you in. We need to see some beer and good food today. Posted. Hey, maybe I will. Anh nghĩ khi 1V gặp 60 GT trong OL này, nếu anh chọn đội nào thắng không? Thì mình xem một lần thằng 60 GT đã thắng bọn 1V rồi á. Thằng 60 GT đã thắng thằng 1V một lần rồi. Ở ngoài ấy, ở ngoài đạo. Thì hai thằng rất là cân nhau. Mình nghĩ hai thằng gặp nhau thì là 19-10 thôi. Nhưng mà mình cũng để kèo 60 GT hơn một tí. Nhưng mà hai thằng rất là cân nhau luôn, 50-50 chứ còn chủ yếu là tùy thằng nào thắng giữa thôi. Và khả năng 1V thắng cũng cao mà khả năng 60 GT thắng cũng cao. Hai đội rất là cân nhau. Mình xem có một trận hai thằng đánh nhau bình thường ấy, ở trong những cái trận bình thường ấy thì thằng 60 GT thắng thằng 1V một trận độ 3.000 điểm. Nên là thằng 60 GT khả năng thắng cũng hơi cao hơn một tí. Nhưng mà khả năng thôi chứ còn vào đánh nhau thì không biết thằng nào được cả, đúng không? Tùy thôi. Giải quốc nội Hàn 1V cũng thắng JST hả? Vậy hả? Trời ơi. Vậy hả? Mình không biết luôn. 1V nó khỏe mà. Mẹ, các ông đánh Champion Olympia chưa? Đánh Champion Olympia chưa? Mà gặp mấy thằng 1V thôi cứ đi ra ngoài cho luôn chứ đéo đánh làm gì cả, không hiểu chưa? Ở cái RAM kia kìa. Ram này á, các ông mà vào á, mà các ông nhìn mấy thằng 1v nó chơi ấy thì thôi các ông nghỉ, ok. Tôi vào mà tôi chơi mấy cái thằng 1v thì tôi đéo đánh nữa rồi. Đánh thì mẹ bực cả mình. Mình cầm 3 đạo đúng không? Đánh ở Champion Olympia cầm được 3 đạo đúng không? Cầm 3 đạo mà gặp một thằng 1v cũng 3 đạo. Mà 3 đạo mình chết, mình đéo giết được thằng nào của nó cả. Địt mẹ bực mình đéo tưởng được. Ủa đánh kiểu đéo gì ấy. 3 đạo của mình mà đéo đánh được nó cái thằng nào thì đánh làm đéo nữa. Đúng không? Mấy lần rồi. Hồi xưa mình ở 860 ấy mà mình cứ lần nào mình gặp thằng 1v nào mà mình cứ đánh thì mẹ than bị thua ấy. Nên là thôi chịu ơi, gặp mấy thằng ấy nó tướng nó giỏi, tướng nó khỏe, không phải nó toàn đồ vàng hay đồ cam. Đồ cam này đều có kiểu đặc biệt ấy. Gặp vào đánh đéo được thì đánh làm đéo nữa. Thế là vào cái trận nào mà mình kiểm tra ấy, vào Champion Olympia đúng không? Rồi vào nhìn đội hình. Mà nhìn đến đội hình có thằng nào 1v một phát rồi thì mẹ 3-4 thằng 1v thì thôi đéo đánh nữa. Đánh làm đéo rồi cho buồn, đánh đầu hàng sớm đi cho đi tìm trận khác đánh đúng không? Idol thấy em chưa idol? Thấy ở đâu? Mày đang ở kingdom nào? 1v tướng nó khỏe. Mẹ toàn VIP 818 mấy cả tướng này đánh thì ăn làm sao được chúng nó. Bro, you're the funniest one, yeah? I'm trying to be funny. Well, I think when I was in high school, right, they gave me the class clown. They gave me the class clown title because I'm the funny one. I'm just trying to be funny sometimes. Lazy Shark. Who is Lazy Shark? Is Lazy Shark giving me resources? Má ơi, đưa một đồng. Ồ, được 5.000 từ ông nào đấy? Ồ, cái này là mình được nhận quà nhá. Cái này là quà của 2361 cho mình để mình hồi KvK vừa nãy mình đứng thứ 3 mọi người ạ. Thì cái KvK vừa nãy mình đứng thứ 3 ở cái điểm giết lính á, điểm đánh nhau á. Nên là mình được cho 1 tỷ 5 tiền resource mọi người nhé, tiền tài nguyên. Bọn 2361 này nó cho mình 1,5 tỷ tiền tài nguyên tại vì mình đánh đỉnh cao quá. Mình đứng thứ 2. Mà thằng Lazy Shark này đưa 1 đồng thì mày thằng này tí về zero luôn. Thế bên nhà idol mày cho 1 đồng mà đòi lên tivi à? Phải cho 5 triệu cái gì đáng cho 1 đồng. Mày đúng thật. Đã nghèo rồi mà còn hay thích lên tivi. Bao nhiêu power rồi để xem nào, để mình kiểm tra, ok. Để tôi kiểm tra ông xem ông bao nhiêu power ở đây. Về kiểm tra người Việt Nam ở bên cạnh nhà xem nào. Cho được 1 đồng vàng đây mà đòi lên tivi đây mọi người ơi. Đâu rồi? Bao nhiêu triệu đây? 26 triệu má ơi, mẹ thằng này. 26 triệu rồi thôi. Cứ đưa hết tài nguyên đây cho anh, ok. Mà 1,2 triệu chết cũng ok. 1,2 triệu chết là cũng kiểu đóng góp cho Kingdom rồi. 26 triệu mà được 1,2 triệu chết là ok rồi. Thế bên nhà idol à? 60k eh. How is 1256 doing here? Are they building more here? Right. They are blocking 60 GT from coming out here, right? So 60 GT they gotta burn out here. They gotta build out here. Can WOS burning more flag here or no? 1947 doing pretty well here, I think. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to burn a flag from 1947. I think they are defending very well. They got some farm city here ready to reinforce. Okay, so I think that is something they do better than 2110. Right, 2110 they didn't defend their flag very well. Look at all the building here. Right, 34 million in the city reinforcing the flag. I think that is what burned out on 1960. Right. 1947 they're just using farm to like feeding the flag here, right? And they're doing pretty even trade-off again 1960. I think that is something that 2110 they need to do. Okay, they need to have a 1 super mega well garrisoning the flag, And then everybody else reinforcing, right? Open field, they're not winning against 60 GT. Right? They're getting wrecked, okay, on the open field. So they shouldn't be trying to do it. I wonder if they can build a flag here. I wonder if they can build a flag here and they can still get access to this level 8 gate. I think they can, right? If they build a fort here, if 210 dropping a fort here, right, they can still touch the gate and they can still get out. They should try it. Lazy Shark làm gì 256 triệu power ấy. Cây 1 bị 67 sút dích, buồn quá nhỉ, nghỉ game vậy hả? Trời ơi. quay lại chơi hả? Vừa nãy KvK 2 có đánh không? Vừa nãy KvK 2 đánh 61 đánh đỉnh mà. 61 nhiều tướng về mà, nhiều boss về đánh mà. Nice shirt bro, hey. Just for you. Oh. This one representing the Vietnamese community here. It's my lucky t-shirt I wear today for my OL match, okay? It's my lucky t-shirt here. Just for you, okay? Vietnamese people here. K2 không có đánh. Chứ K1 em khai quốc công thần nha idol vậy hả? Trời ơi. Thế KvK 3 có đánh không? Hay là về đây xem thôi. Xem nào đây. Có đốt cờ đây nữa ông đây. 60 GT rồi. Cờ sắp lại bị đốt nữa rồi này. Mấy ông KA này cờ chắc là đốt nhiều quá rồi. Bọn 256 này cũng đang đủn đấy. Thằng này khỏe đó, 223 triệu nhá. Xuống 40 triệu rồi, không xuống nhiều lắm. Chắc là đang ủ power để bay đi đâu đây. 136 còn xuống 91 triệu đây này. Ông này 223 phải xuống thêm một tí nữa mới kiểu xứng đáng với cả cái power của mình. Ở KA cờ cháy nữa này. Khó ăn hả? Chào bye, hey, chào Giang Nguyễn nhá. Xin chào nhá. Xin chào mọi người nhá. Mình nghĩ là chắc là rất là nhiều người Việt Nam ủng hộ cho 61X mọi người ạ. Tại vì thấy nhiều cá cược quá. Thấy nhiều ông cá cho 61X quá mọi người ạ. Mình nghĩ là mình tưởng là cái bọn 56 TA này là khỏe hơn đúng không? Thì phải được nhiều hơn. Mà rất là nhiều người cổ vũ cho 61X nhá, là rất là nhiều người cho đồng xu nhá mọi người nhá. Nên là rất là nhiều người cổ vũ, nên là hôm nay được may mắn là thắng được một trận đầu tiên rồi ạ. Nên là cảm ơn những người Việt Nam đã cổ vũ cho 61X mọi người nhá. Trận sau để xem thế nào. Trận sau là căng á, trận sau là chắc là hai đội chắc là căng, để xem có thắng được trận sau nữa không. Cố gắng để là người Việt Nam cuối cùng ở mùa 5 mọi người ạ. Anh là người nước Lào ấy. Anh là người Việt Nam, anh đang sống ở Canada mọi người ạ. Mình đang sống ở Canada, ok. Let me put up some stuff here. I didn't set my my stream setting. Hey, Giang Nguyễn. Việt Nam giờ mấy giờ rồi? Việt Nam bây giờ 11 giờ tối rồi hả? Chuẩn bị đi ngủ chưa? Mấy các ông Việt Nam chuẩn bị đi ngủ chưa? thấy cái ông Dung Nguyễn Thanh này đi đâu cũng thấy. Ông Dung Nguyễn Thanh này đi stream là cũng thấy suốt ngày ấy, suốt ngày xem stream thôi. Không chịu làm gì hả? Ông Dung Nguyễn Thanh đâu rồi? Ông Dung Nguyễn Thanh này ông có làm gì không đấy? Lần nào tôi đi đâu tôi cũng thấy ông này. Đi đâu cũng thấy nói chuyện, đi channel nào cũng thấy mặt, là channel Việt Nam có, channel quốc tế có, đi thằng streamer nào cũng thấy mặt luôn, nổi tiếng luôn. Đi đâu cũng có mặt. Suốt ngày đi xem stream thôi, không biết có làm ăn gì không thôi. Xem stream nhiều thế. Ở bên đó mấy giờ rồi anh? Bây giờ bên này là 11 giờ 12 giờ trưa nhá. Đúng 12 giờ trưa. Oh, 56 is coming out. Oh, 56 coming out here. It's 2-1-10. It's got a defense here. No, here. They were building here. What happened here? I thought this flag was it like 61 HX building? I thought they were building a flag here. But I guess they're not doing anymore. Oh. What happening here? 60G TAF is here. 47 KW is there. 60 AE is building down here. Right, 40 KS is coming here. Okay. Look like 40 KS is gonna try to rally this flag here. Canada với Mỹ cùng múi giờ thì phải. Thì nó có nhiều múi giờ. Mỹ nó rộng mà. Mỹ nó có 1-2 múi giờ gì đó. HX mãi đỉnh, tuần sau xử lý kết thúc 56 TA luôn anh ơi. Cố gắng thôi. Chưa biết được. Mà hôm nay đánh đỉnh, hôm nay mình đánh là rất là vui luôn. Thắng cái kiểu là mà đánh hay ấy, rất là vui. Tại vì cái trận trước thắng mà đéo vui lắm. Tại vì đánh mà thắng mà kiểu mà thắng gần quá, mà đánh kiểu không kiểu nhiều lỗi quá. Hôm nay đánh ok, hôm nay đánh mắc ít lỗi, mà đánh công trình với cả đánh các thứ rất là hay. 40 KS with the swarm here. Holy cow. Don't even need a rally here. Holy 60 GT 1960. They have a match here. Someone is just swarming on this flag here. Holy smoke. Swarm kìa, swarm mà. 960 quá. Đốt lính ác quá. Anh nhìn sức mạnh của 960 quá giảm rồi. Thì nó thấy nhiều thằng xuống sức mạnh mà, xuống cực luôn à. Tuần trước đánh nhiều đau tim tuần trước đánh nhiều lỗi quá. Đánh thì mẹ thắng mà bực mình, may mà ăn được cái dương cuối ấy, chứ còn tuần trước là tí thua ấy. Tí nữa thì đội lón về vườn. May mà thắng được. Tuần này tập nhiều, đánh kiểu đánh tốt hơn. Tuần này tập 3-4 lần liền. Tuần này đội tập 3-4 lần liền đấy mọi người ạ. Đánh kiểu tốt hơn tuần trước. Nhưng mà để xem tuần sau ấy nào, xem có tập nữa không. Phải chịu khó tập nhiều, đánh nó thuần thì đánh nó mới ok. Chứ còn nó không chịu tập thì đánh hơi bị choang. Hôm nay kiểu đánh ít nhá. Hôm nay không thấy đánh nhau nhiều mọi người ạ. Kiểu mệt cái sao ấy. Hôm nay đánh nhau nhiều lắm. We got 60 GT here. Look like all the kingdom getting tired or something here, right? It's Sunday. It's Sunday here and not much rallies going on. Not much fighting going on here. We got a 47 KS flag burning here. But can 1960 do something here? This guy dropping 100 million power here, right? Everybody dropping power here for 1960. How about this guy here? This guy dropped 60 million, okay? That's pretty solid number here. 60 million power is pretty good. This guy dropping 40 million here, right? Down to 62 now. Right, 62 million power, you cannot fight very effectively. 131 down to 76 million here, okay. 13 billion kill here. Who is this guy here? DC something here. Wow. 193 down to 93 million here. Man, crazy. Crazy power drop here. Holy smoke. 74 million here. 108 to 74 million here. Okay. Look like 60 GTs might focusing on 47 now. So we'll see. 960 toàn iPad M1. iPad M1 là gì? iPad M1 là gì mọi người? Hưng Nguyễn 61 SX vô địch rồi. Để xem Hưng Nguyễn ạ, để xem là được không, tôi đã muốn nói sớm không ạ? Để xem trận sau hay nào đã. Đánh hôm nay ok, mình đánh hôm nay vui, cứ kiểu đánh như hôm nay là chắc chắn là khả năng thắng là cao. Ok. Để xem trận sau, xem cái bọn xem bọn 56 TA nó có đánh kiểu nó có đổi bài không, đúng không? Nhiều khi đánh nó đổi bài phát là phải biết bài của nó. Đánh kiểu biết bài của đối phương dùng cái gì đánh mới thắng mới cao được. Để xem trận sau thế nào. Thì bọn kiểu là cũng là 19-10 thôi, đúng không? Thì kiểu thắng không phải thắng cực lắm. Thì điểm hôm nay là 33.000, 34.000 với 39.000 đúng không? Một dương ấy mà. 19-10 mọi người ạ. Chứ còn bảo thắng thì chắc là nói sớm quá, chắc là nó vào mồm nho. Trận sau mà nó vả cho một phát thì khóc nghe à. 56 TA pha dương 2 lủng quá, không bo ở. Mà mình đéo hiểu mấy ông kiểu 61 ách như thế. Đánh kiểu đéo tập và đéo thành mơ bo cái suốt ngày đủn sớm ấy, mình không thích không thích lắm. Thường là phải tập trung vào trước xong rồi thích đủn gì đủn. Nhiều khi thấy mấy ông 61 HX là cứ kiểu đẩy lên sớm quá mình không thích. Mà tùy thôi. Mình chỉ góp ý thôi. Còn đánh thì tùy các ông thôi. Mình cố gắng mình theo các mấy ông lãnh đạo bảo đi ra giữa mà tập trung thủ đèn thì thủ đèn thôi. Uh, 60MX is here. Bọn nào đang xây cờ đây? Who's building the flag here? Oh, it's 47KS. They are building. 47KS, they are building 2 flag here. I think they know that 60GT 1960 is gonna push on them. I think they gonna build more flag here to the. This one is burning very soon here. 1960 is just here now. I think 1960 is burned out as well, right? Usually, right? They are very aggressive. GT and 60MX, they are very aggressive in terms of pushing. They always push up to the enemy zone, okay? But like for 1960 to play defensively, right? They are grouping behind the line here, right? You can tell that they are running low on resources. Right? They are running pretty low on resources from what I'm seeing. They are not super aggressive anymore. This one a 40KS. We got some 60MX player running here. Trying to kill Barbarian or what here? What is this 60MX player trying to do here? Thử check ông 60GT UA dollar đi. Thấy bảo chuẩn bị train tiếp để quất KvK. Vậy hả? Má ơi. Nhiều tiền, mấy thằng ấy nó nhiều tiền nên là nó thích train thì nó làm gì làm thôi. Mình đéo có tiền bằng chúng nó nên mình chỉ xem thôi. Đâu? Để xem mà tìm thằng ấy cũng hơi khó. Oh, Sleepy Owl. This guy somewhere. I think this guy was from 1846 or something, or 1916. I can't remember. Alliance member here. Where is UAE? I don't see it. It's very, very hard to find him. They are everywhere here. It's pretty hard to find that guy. Unless you have his coordinate on the stream and post it. Leo Park kìa anh, ở thằng ấy nhiều tài nguyên, nhiều lính, nhiều tiền. Mấy thằng nhà giàu. Nó đánh kiểu nhà giàu, mình không cân lại được mọi người nhá. Mình chỉ nhìn thôi, mình nhìn vui thôi chứ còn ăn chúng nó thì không ăn được. Thằng này á xuống còn 131 triệu á. 320 xuống 130 là xuống độ 200 triệu rồi đúng không? 200 triệu rồi đấy. Xem đánh như nào. Toàn dân Ả Rập, dầu mỏ, nhiều tiền, không thiếu. UEAF bên 60 MX ở đâu? Mấy thằng nhiều tiền quá à. Hồi xưa cũng tính kiểu muốn bay qua nay 960 ấy, tại vì mấy ông là nhiều tiền, nó sang đây mà hit dương thì sang 960 mà hit dương thì chắc là lên power chắc là nhanh. Nhưng mà sang bên này thàn chơi với mấy thằng nhà giàu ấy, chắc là đánh thì chắc là đéo được, chắc là đánh không lại, các ông hiểu không? Đánh qua đây chắc là chỉ thành một con kiến nhỏ thôi. Qua đây với mấy ông đại gia này đánh thì chắc là mình không nổi được. Còn qua cái kingdom nó nhỏ nhỏ hơn thì đánh thì có khả năng là còn làm anh hùng một tí. Nhưng mà còn qua mấy cái kingdom này đánh chắc là chỉ đứng sau mấy thằng tướng này thôi, đúng không? I don't see him. Okay, here he is. 118 million power. So he also dropped like 200 million power here, right? 97 million death troop here. Man, this guy crazy. Please show Mihawk figure. Who is me? Oh, Mihawk? Oh. Oh my god. You guys want to see my Mihawk figure? Here. There you go. Pretty good one, right? I got it for pretty cheap. One is Mihawk from One Piece. I am a big anime fan. Like, I used to read a lot of like manga, like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and One Punch Man. Right? One Punch Man is one of my favorite right now. Dragon Ball. I also read some Haikyuu manga as well. Right? Haikyuu is a volleyball manga. Dương thì em thấy 860 lạp cũng ghê mà. Ở 860 thì mà 860 lạp thì làm sao bằng bọn 960 được. Tôi nói các ông, mấy thằng 960 nó lạp cực đỉnh luôn. Nó nhiều thằng mà nó nhiều thằng có tiền mà sang bọn 960 này mà dương thì chắc là không phải bảo, không chắc đếm không hết. Sang vào cái bọn 60 GT này mà hit dương thì hit độ 3 tháng thì các ông lên chắc độ được 20 triệu power. Thôi không nói điều, ok. Attack on Titan. This is OP. Yeah, I watch Attack on Titan as well. I have a figure for Attack on Titan as well. This one is Levi from Attack on Titan here. The captain of the squad again. Like I love this guy. Like very straightforward. He's just one of my favorite character in Attack on Titan. That is why I got him. I love him. One more here for the people who want to see him. A very nice detail here on the figure. Okay. Levi, yes, Levi is my favorite. Like, Levi is definitely my favorite character in Attack on Titan. That guy is crazy. Like, when he's got angry, yo, nobody can stop that guy. Okay. He's look like you? Yeah, I'm trying to look like him. For how much money it cost you to buy this figure? Pretty cheap. I bought them from a website called Ally Express. It just take like a month or so to ship to Canada, but it's pretty cheap. Like I can't remember, probably $30, $40. Nothing crazy. Right? My figure is pretty cheap. Just for show, okay? I don't need it to be authentic, right? I'm okay with some bootleg shit from China. Just for display only, right? So I love Cloud though in the back, yeah. Let me show you Cloud here. All right. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I shouldn't be bringing it down. My Cloud is broken. Ah, fuck, man. What happening? This one is Cloud from Final Fantasy 7. Okay. Kind of broke him here. I shouldn't bring him out. For display purpose only. Right? Not supposed to be touching him, you know? He's got weapons, yes. He got multiple big sword. Do you play Final Fantasy on PS3, PS4? Right. I used to be a big fan of Final Fantasy game on the console. I have a couple game. I think I have do I have a Final Fantasy 15 game, right, for PS4? Any of you guys played this game before? Yo, very nice game. Noctis is one of the guy that I love a lot. I used to, back in the day when I was younger, I used to try to make my hair look like him. Noctis hair here. I try to be like him. One of my favorite character in Final Fantasy series. All right, 1968 pushing up here. What Cloud is that? He arm heavy, yes. Cloud is one of the guy with like a lot of sword. Right? He always carry a lot of sword with him, which is nice. For that Final Fantasy 15 game, right? Like Noctis also have a lot of sword as well, but like his sword are like crystallized, right? So he can crystallize his sword anytime he want. So he doesn't have to carry a whole bunch of like bulky sword around, right? He can just like physically enable all of the sword when he want to use them. Like all of the Final Fantasy characters, they can use multiple sword, you know. I used to love Final Fantasy game. I used to spend like hours and hours to get the first game when it first come out, and then just play the game on my PS4. Oh my god! Nowadays it's all about mobile game, cause you can carry your game with you anytime, right? Like Final Fantasy, you have to be at home to play the game, right? But like mobile game like Rise of Kingdom, you can play on the go, which is one of the reason why I play this game a lot. And I am very active in here. Final Fantasy 7 is your favorite? Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 you have to play on the PC, right? Like I used to play Final Fantasy 7 a lot as well. Back when I was in Vietnam, right? I played that on PC. I think they're like a remake. I think they're like a remake for Final Fantasy 7 to be on the console. I think I can remember. But I played that on PC only. Leopard is rallying the flag here. You play mobile Final Fantasy 7? Wow, really? Is there such thing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think I saw it. Like the mobile one is okay. Like, the mobile one is nothing compared to the PC one. Like, the PC one is so much better. Yeah, PS1 remake, yeah. A lot of swarm coming in on this flag here. Oh, okay, sad face here. 1960 is coming back for 1947 here. Wow. Okay. A lot of swarm coming in. Wow, wow, wow. Osiris is defending right now. It's crazy here. 1960 still have a lot of power here. Can they manage to defeat 1947 and 1256 here? Can they? How things looking over here? Any rally coming here? A lot of SOS player here. 1256 is closing in. 1256 is closing in here on this side. Interesting. They are slowly coming up here, right? They are not being super aggressive here, right? You can tell by how they build the flag here, right? They are building the flag here instead of up here, right? Up here it's very difficult to defend. Here it's a lot easier for them to defend, and they can still touch this flag here and they can rally it, right? So like they are not trying to be a super aggressive here against 1960, right? Very conservative flag build here. We'll see. We'll see if they can manage to burn this flag here from 60 KA. 7.6 billion power here. Fat Tiger is here. 100 million power. 6 billion kill. Very good. 60 is crazy. Yes, they are crazy. I mean, like, they have a whole bunch of fucking big spander. This KvK is pay to win to its finest, okay? It's the power of pay to win. What's the big difference when you got like 60, 70 player or even 100 players with max crystal tech all going together, right? They can just destroy any kingdom, okay? I think that is what we learned from this KvK. The power of money, okay? The power of money when a lot of the big spender all spending together. Like when you're working together, you're strong, right? Same thing with when you are spending money, you're strong, okay? That is what Lilith is trying to prove here. That crystal tech is OP, okay? Like crystal tech is what breaks the game right now. Crystal tech is what makes free-to-play player quitting the game, right? Because it's a huge difference in terms of fighting power, right? Like fighting against like max crystal tech player is not fun, right? I've personally experienced fighting against max crystal tech player. Like I do not enjoy it. It's just so unfair. Especially when those players, they also have a strong equipment as well and strong commanders, right? Or they all have a list commander. They all have a legendary equipment, and now on top of that, they have a crystal tech. It's just so unfair. It's just so unfair to fight in a Season of Conquest KvK, right? But somehow you just have to live with it, I would say, right? You just have to live with it somehow here. But man, 1960 is on a different level when it comes to spending, okay? They got a lot of big spender with like deep pocket and unlimited resources, I would say, right? I mean, like, they are definitely have some like resources supply, right? Resources supply, special resources supply. They might have a dedicated team, right? Some people might even try to like spend like full-time job, right? It's like a full-time job for someone in 1960 just to farm and sell resources for some of the big spender here. And if anybody telling me that fucking 1960 is farming by themselves with their hands, like, get out of here. There is no way these guys gonna farm with their hand here, right? The big boy, like, they not farming, right? These guys, they are not farming for themselves here, right? They have a supply, okay? They have a multiple resources supplier that providing them resources, right? For them to maintain a big fight with like a lot of open field firing. They, like, each of these guys, they have a billion, so like at least 20 billion each resources here. Like, for them to fight, one thing. The second thing is that they are fighting using T5, right? These guys all using T5 here, right? Max Crystal Tech 7 marches of T5, right? Doesn't matter. They burn a lot of resources, okay? But they can maintain. They can maintain with that amount of resources, amount of fighting, right? Good for them. But like any big spender with more than 10 billion kill points, 99% chance that they have their own resource supplier. Like, I myself, I farm with my own hands. Like, I can't even get like fucking 1 billion, 2 billion each resources before KvK, okay? For the big spender, right? I mean, I'm not that lazy, okay? I'm very, very active. So they gotta get the resource supply somewhere. But March update have something coming for us. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. It was in one of their feedback like posts, right? They gonna try to gain more way for people to gain crystal for free to play player. So we'll see. Like, I would love for them to give us a way for like a free to play player to unlock 6 marches, because as of right now, right, you need about 55 million crystal for you to have a 6 marches, and it's just not possible for free to play player, right? Unless you gonna be killing barbarian for the first 20 days non-stop, then you can get crystal tech, but you gonna need a lot of action points, okay? So like, I would love to get like one way for like free to play player to somehow unlock that 6 march, to somehow get to that 50 million crystal like before some of the big fight happening. It's gonna be more fun, right? It's gonna be more enjoyable for free to play player, and it can be challenging, right? It can be challenging, but it make it possible. Make it possible so that like everybody can enjoy the game here, right? Like, for me, like, I'm super active free to play player, and I can't unlock 6 marches unless I'm gonna spend like $300 into the game, right? For me to unlock 6 marches, I had to spend $300 into the game, and I had to spend a lot of action points, right? In one of the KvKs that I spend my money, right? I spent $300, and then I had to burn like 100,000 of action points for me to get 6 marches unlocked. It's just not fun, right? I don't want to spend that much money onto the game. Can you give some market recommendation for KvK Season 1? Depend on what commander you have. Definitely try to get Sun Tzu to pretty high level, right? Sun Tzu up. Get Chormatel up, okay? Chormatel is definitely better than Richer in the long term now, okay? So I would strongly recommend you to invest a little bit on your Chormatel, right? Invest on Chormatel in KvK Season 1. Invest in Sun Tzu, invest in Airto Flat in terms of getting the commander to level 60, right? Get Sun Tzu to level 60, Airto Flat to level 60 if possible, and then get Chormatel to level 60, right? 3 commander, you need to get to level 60. You can run Chor with Burjon or Iuji, up to you. Sun Tzu can go with Iuji Moondog as well. And then Airto Flat, you can bring Airto Flat and Joan of Arc. Or if you want to have some more DPS and you wanna bring Airto Flat with Bearber, right? For like a free-to-play player. You can work on like a 3 marches for KvK Season 1. I'm thinking if I wanna win next Chormatel MGE to get 5515, yeah, go for it. Chormatel is good. Chormatel is definitely much better than Richter. I would not invest in Richter anymore. He's losing out a lot now because he's slow. His relic buff is not good. And in like a long-term investment, right, Chormatel can serve you better. You don't see Richter being used a lot anymore, right, for later KvK, because he's slow, he doesn't do damage, and he doesn't benefit from that KvK buff, right, the 40% damage increase. Nowadays you don't see Richter anymore. Bujon, yes. But you're not free to play. Okay, you're not free to play, then get that Minamoto and Chow Chow up. Get Minamoto, right? Expertise. Okay, it is very, very much worth it for you to expertise Minamoto now. Because he's cheap. And his relic buff is very strong. You can use Minamoto for a long time, okay? Minamoto up, okay? Chow Chow up if you can, okay? The Chow Chow relic buff is gonna be good as well, right? So Minamoto and Chow Chow, and then work on your Chormatel. Those gonna be the 3 legendary commander I recommend you to work on for Season 1. I don't think you can get YSG, right? Can you get YSG before Season 1 or no? I can't remember. Richter make your hospital full. Not really. Richter doesn't make your hospital full. He just doesn't do a lot of damages. His DPS is very low. But Richter DPS is very low. And he doesn't work very well for the later meta, where people bringing, like nowadays, people just bringing straight up DPS, right? Because nowadays it's all about that murder bar, right? They play the murder bar game. In the murder bar, you don't need Richter in the murder bar. You need commanders that can deal high DPS, very, very strong AoE skill damage, right? That is why you see the rise of Wan, the rise of XY, the rise of Nevsky, Nabu, YSG, Manitor, right? All of those commanders, they deal very, very high skill damage. You need those commanders for later, okay? So, like, Minamoto and Chow Chow's gonna serve you for some time, right? Especially with the relic buff. You can use a commander, right? And then you can start investing on layer commander after. But for like a player who just started the game, I would say Minamoto and Chow Chow is good until Season 4, right? You can get the relic buff for them if you wanna get them. Invest on Chormatel, right, for Season 1. Don't invest on Richter anymore unless you want another Infantry Marches and get Richter to 5111, right? 5111 Richter should be enough for KvK Season 1, Season 2, and possibly Season 3 if you want to. But invest on Minamoto, Chow Chow, Sadin for Cavalry. For Archer, get YSG. For Infantry, invest in Chormatel and Alex, right? Depend on what you want to focus on as well. But right now, the meta right now is getting the best of the best commander, right? So for Season 1, Season 2, I would definitely have to expertise YSG and Alex if you like a spender, right? If you're not a free-to-play player, right? Focusing on expertise, Alex, YSG, maybe work a little bit on your Sadin if you want to, right? So those probably the four legendary commanders that I strongly recommend you to work on for like a non free-to-play player, right? Alex, like what I would say, Alex and YSG, doesn't matter which one you work on first. Just get one of those commander expertise, okay? Alex or YSG, just pick one, and then slowly working on the other, getting Sadin up to like 5-5-5-1 as well if you can, right? So those 3 commanders gonna serve you for a long time. And then Chormatel, as I mentioned, right? You can get Chormatel from Golden Key for like a spender. You get Golden Key, you can get that as well. There are some, okay, you want to invest on some commanders that you can use for later KvK, right? Season 3, Season 4, right? In Season 4, you still seeing Alex being used. you still seeing YSG being used. That is why I want you to invest in those commander. You still seeing Saturn being used quite often, right? So those commanders gotta be able to serve you for a long time, right? So you want to invest on them first, get those commander expertise. And then when you go to season 4, you gotta invest into some of the later meta commanders like XY, Nerf Sky. Right? I would say Guan, right? I would say Guan, XY, and Nerf Sky are the 3 commanders you must have the moment you enter Season of Conquest KvK, right? You gotta unlock XY, you gotta unlock Nerf Sky, and you gotta unlock Guan Yu. Okay, those 3 commanders must have. And then you can get hero if you want, right? For infantry player, you can run Trauma Talon hero, right? Pretty decent pair. You don't need Percal, right? Percal is an optional now. You don't need to invest in him, and he also MGE commander as well. Pretty hard to get. But Trauma Talon is a pretty good replacement for Percal with his relic buff. Yes, Trauma Talon is very good in Season of Conquest if you can manage to get his relic buff, right? Trauma Talon with relic buff is almost the same as Percal. I'm telling you right now, right? Coming from like a very I use a lot of infantry commanders, right? And if I tell you Trauma Talon can replace Percal, I mean it, right? I'm not trying to tell you to like invest into a commanders that you cannot use, right? Those 2 commanders are like interchangeable, okay? Very similar things, right? The only thing that Percal is slightly better than Trauma Talon is that he has slightly better swarming mechanic. He takes less damage, but Trauma Talon have very strong counter attack damage, right? Trauma Talon is also anti-swarming, okay? Like increased damage bonus by 30% here when he gains swarm. Right? Counter attack damage here 30%. Constant, right? This is permanent 30% counter attack damage here. Anti-swarm. And when you get into Scene of Conquest, if you get the relic buff for Trauma Talon, he's very strong. Right? So like one of the reasons why I don't recommend people to invest into Percal anymore. And it's better for you guys to invest into Trauma Talon because he's a very good investment. Even for later on. Right? I would use him. I would use him for Scene of Conquest KvK if I can. Very fast. Right? He's also coming up with a 20% march speed bonus here for infantry. Very much needed for slow march. This one giving you like actual 5% more defense, actual 5% more health here, right? And the relic buff is very strong for him. Like one of very strong relic buff that I've seen out of all the relic commanders. Trauma Talon is very good. A Trauma Talon relic buff is good. A Mermaid relic buff is pretty good as well. For Cavalry player. For Cavalry players, the relic buff for Minamoto is strong. The relic buff for Chow Chow is also strong as well, right? I would say those are the 4 relic buffs that I recommend people to get. Depend on what type of troop you gotta use. If you want to use a little bit more Cavalry, then you want to focus on getting the relic buff for Minamoto and Chow Chow first. But if you like an infantry focused player, getting the relic buff on your Trauma Talon and on your Mermaids, you can use them. But you can use them on some of the commander, right? You can either run Trauma Talon Mermaids, it can work, or like Alex Mermaids, right? Or like XY Mermaids. I'm seeing a lot of people using XY and Mermaids lately. Like Mermaids work pretty well with a lot of commanders because he has that skill damage increase, right? He deal AoE skill damage, one thing, right? Where's my Mermaid at? Mermaid. The heck? Okay, Mermaid is here, right? Like very good AoE skill damage, right? 1350 here, AoE skill damage. Very strong attack bonus here. 20% skill damage increase. You can bring more troop capacity. And with the relic buff, right? The relic buff is very strong for him. The relic buff is gonna make him more tanky. Okay. Very much needed for open field fighting. You're doing Chor, yeah. Chor is a good choice, right? Especially for free-to-play player, right? For free-to-play player, you cannot like get Percal. You cannot get Percal high enough for him to be effective, right? Unless you gotta invest heavily on him. I wouldn't recommend you guys getting Percal, right? Just settle for Trauma Talon, right? Unlock him with the golden key. Work on him more with the golden key. Try to expertise him if you can. And then and then work on some of the layer commander like XY, right? XY, Nevsky, must have, or Gwan. Right? Those 3 must have commander, in my opinion. Get them, right? Get them as high as you can. You gotta be ready, right? You gotta be ready to get the commanders the moment you enter Season of Conquest, right? So you gotta save your gems. You gotta save your universal sculpture, right? So that the moment you unlock XY, the moment you unlock Nevsky, or the moment you unlock Wan Yu, you gotta be able to get them to a certain level so that you can use them right away, right? So you gotta plan things out. You gotta plan things out pretty well, right? You don't go to Season of Conquest and you have no gems left. You have no universal sculpture. And then when the Wheel of Fortune coming up, you have nothing, right? And then you gotta be running around with Sun Tzu primary, with Aethelflaed primary, and you gotta get wrecked. Okay? What is in the right top corner? This one is the KvK banner for season 3. Is Kusunoki and YSG strong? I mean, like they perform okay for season 1. Like Kusunoki and YSG can work in season 1, but like if you can invest into Elsit, it's a different story. Like Kusunoki and YSG is season 1 commander, okay? And I might opt in for Herman instead because of that Mars speed bonus. But Kusunoki, you know, the one thing I don't like about Kusunoki is that his AoE skill damage is pretty narrow. Right? Let me do a quick check here in the expedition here. Like Kusunoki AoE skill damage is very small. But he's not as big as some of the other commander, right? Let's do Kusunoki and Sun Tzu, okay? Where is my Sun Tzu at? The heck? Yo, where is my Sun Tzu? Yo! Where is my Sun Tzu at? Am I blind here or what here? Oh, my Sun Tzu might be with another commander here. Shit, my Sun Tzu is here. My Sun Tzu is there. I was like, yo, where my Sun Tzu at? I'm such an idiot. Kusunoki and Sun Tzu here. You gotta see a big difference in terms of like the AoE range. The AoE range is huge difference between Sun Tzu and Kusunoki. And one of the reasons why I don't like Kusunoki a lot in the open field is just because his AoE range is very small. See here. I hope I'm right. I hope I am right here. So let's see Kusunoki casting the skill here. Let's see how far is Kusunoki AoE skill range here. So Kusunoki up here. Okay, not too bad. Oh, same, right? Oh, same range with Sun Tzu here. I thought its range was smaller somehow. The range is not too bad. Yeah, but I cannot see Sun Tzu range here. What the hell? Like I always thought that Sun Tzu range for the AoE skill damage is bigger. Huh. It's here. It's right behind that Marches there. Let me change it up a little bit here. Take my Sun Tzu primary. Let's see how Sun Tzu AoE skill damage gonna be here. Come here quickly. Elsit 5-1-1 enough or 5-5-1-1. Definitely 5-5-1-1. But like I wouldn't invest in Elsit though, unless you can manage to get him in MGE. Like Elsit is not a future usable commander for later KvK. I wouldn't invest in him. I would rather using like a season 1. I think it's same range. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same range there for the AoE. Oh shit. I use LC and YSG and he's good. Got killed, but I got target most if use archer. Yes, archer is definitely not the way to go for any KvK, right? Right, especially right now. Right now, the cavalry meta is strong. Cavalry meta is very strong right now with XY, Nerf Sky, Minamoto and Chow Chow with the relic buff, very strong. Like Sadin is pretty solid as well, right? Like Cavalry is dominating right now on open field. You can tell. I would say Cavalry is definitely dominating. It's Cavalry meta right now. So investing into Archer Commander is a no. Like Attila the Cater, fucking Attila the Cater. I hate Attila the Cater. Like whenever my Archer March is getting attacked by Attila the Cater, I'm filling my hospital. Like Attila the Cater is Archer what's enemy. I'm telling you. Attila the Cater is pain in the ass. If they attack your Archer Marches, you just get destroyed. You get wrecked. 60. Wait, 60 is pushing up here. Okay. Okay, 1960. I see what you guys are doing here. Alright, pushing here, but they're not rallying though. They are not rallying here. Any rallies going on here? If not, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Just wanna do a quick stream here after my match to tell you guys how I feel, and we're just checking on 1960 a little bit here and see how they're doing. Ooh, oh, 2110's coming out. Maybe I'm gonna stay for a bit. 2110 is coming out here. Okay, maybe we'll stay for a bit and see how 2110 doing here, guys. And I was gonna end the stream. Do you think it's better to have one strong marches or two normal marches? Nowadays, it's like there are some commanders. You don't need them to be expertise. I'm telling you right now, right? There are some commanders without expertise, they are still very strong, especially coming to Season of Conquest KvK, right? When you gang into Season of Conquest KvK, a 5-1-1-1 Grand can just kick ass, okay? A 5-5 something XY can kick ass as well, okay? Nerf Sky very strong, okay? So you can either work on both of them at the same time, right? And you don't need to expertise one commander because it costs a lot of universal sculpture to work on them one by one, right? So you want to get all of the best buff for the commander, and then when you're done, you can move on to the next one. And then you gotta use the non-expertise for some time, and then you gotta slowly working on the one you wanna expertise. Okay, that is something I would do. Right, focusing on one or two commander for one strong march right now is not right, because it's gonna take you a long time, right? Unless you gotta be okay with like running 3 marches or 4 marches, then you don't need to work on new commanders. But like if you want to work on some of the new commanders, right, it's better for you to get them to a certain level in terms of skill. They are good enough and you can use them, right? Like even for myself, I'm fucking using XY non-expertise. Like last KvK, look at my XY here. I am running a 5-5-2-2 XY last KvK in 1860, and I was kicking ass. Right? I was getting a lot of kills, right? Like my Humanitor expertise, my Artemisia expertise, but I was settling with a non-expertise commander, just because they are so strong. Right? I don't need to expertise this guy, right? So that is something you need to keep in mind when it comes to fighting, or when it comes to investing into the commander, right? Get the right commanders and get them to a good enough level, and then you gotta be good for some time, okay? Even though they are not expertise. Like, as long as you're not trying to rally structure or get ascending structure, you don't need expertise commander. Let me put it out there. You do not need expertise commanders unless you gotta be a rally captain or a get ascend captain. Okay? That is when you need expertise. Other than that, like get some of those commanders to a certain level, like good enough, and then you can start using them. A lot of these commanders, they are very strong. Like Guan, first skill is super strong first skill. Like all you need is 5111 Guan. I swear to God, a 5111 Guan can outperform any season 2, season 1 legendary commander except for Alex. Okay. XY as well. Like a 5111 XY is very strong. Like you gotta use them for you to tell. Like, they are very strong on the field in the mass murder ball. Gee. Oh shit, 210 getting pushback here. What about this one here? Is 2110 coming out or no here? If 2110 is not coming out, then I'm gonna end the stream here. We got what here? We got XY rallying. Like how? Like how 3 kingdoms letting like 1 kingdom having the field control? I don't get it. Like 1960 is like on the field everywhere here. Like they rallying left and right flag here. They have more players on the field than the 3 kingdoms team. It doesn't make sense. It just makes absolutely no sense here. Like for them to have SOS is grouping up here, but like they being rallied up here, right? Like it's like it feel like 74 million power play here, free to play. Like they are free to play are very low spender here, and they just scared. They're just scared to get in and fire against 60 GT here, 60 MX here, right? I mean, like they gotta go up here. They gotta go up here and they gotta push back. Man, 2110 is man. 2110 every time they come out, they got pushed back so quickly here. I thought we were gonna see something. I thought we were gonna see something there, but man, they got pushed back so quickly there. Well, good try. Good try, 2110. Back behind the gate again. Oh my god. All of my March hit 5551 or 5511. And Alex Max still doing good, yeah. Your war game, you're doing pretty well. 60 AE. A 3 billion farm alliance here. Burning some flag here. How did they get this flag burned? What the heck? It's like nobody garrisoning anything here. I hope this guy 147 million power player here. This guy dropping 80 million power here as well, right? Pretty good for him. But man, oh man. Oh, 47 KW flag burning here. 47 KW flag burning here. They are sleeping right now, I think. Korean is definitely sleeping right now. And they are not defending on that side. What if 1960 can go into this gate here? Oh no. Oh no. 60 here. SOS here. No more flag building here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take a break, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoy the stream, guys, and a peace.